case concerning the Epstein suicide, while simultaneously acting to illegally cover up misconduct in other similar cases. Anyway, et cetera, et cetera. So the context here is presumably an investigator of some kind or someone involved with the justice system saying, hey, there's this video. It purports to be a video of Jeffrey Epstein taking his life, but we have now learned that that is indeed not what this is. I even had an article that I was going to point to here. Let me just, I should have had this ready and I apologize that I didn't. Okay, DOJ included fake Epstein suicide video in latest release. This has a little bit more information. A short clip that appeared to show Jeffrey Epstein attempting to commit suicide in his prison cell was included in the new release by the DOJ. The clip is not genuine footage. It is a fake recreation that nonetheless fooled TMZ and others following the story. Yeah. All right, so let me talk about the reports about this as real. Over the last 10 to 14 days, kind of longer, but it doesn't even really matter. But certainly within the context of the Epstein files, it's been over the last couple weeks. There have been a lot of posts, and many of them from people on the left. Okay, so this is not about like friendly fire civil war. It's just my side is not exempt from this. There have been a lot of posts with people, content creators, reporters, news outlets, it's everybody, stating confidently that images or videos are
These
something
are criminals.
that they are not.
Who cares? I thought it was on their side.
Now, the first we saw of this, I told everybody about, there were pictures that were part of the Epstein files in some loose sense that didn't depict any wrongdoing, and they were public images already. And I said, we've got to be careful with this stuff, because as soon as we start pointing to, you know, a public picture of Bill Clinton with two women and their faces are redacted, and then you go and it's like, oh, that was a public event. It was two women who went up to Bill Clinton. Someone redacted and then is acting like this is a sign of Bill Clinton's wrongdoing, and it's nothing. We give the people around Trump and Trump himself the opportunity to say, these are not serious people. Look at what they're doing. They're doctoring stuff. They're claiming that public images are images of wrongdoing. So I said, we need to be really, really careful with this stuff. And similarly, I could have done more with this video earlier, this alleged, now we know is fake Epstein suicide video. And a lot of people did. This broke yesterday, early afternoon or something like that. But absent some confirmation that it is what it is, I was hesitant to do so. Now, this is not like I'm patting myself on the back and I never make mistakes. I sometimes do. But especially when the stakes are so high, I do want everybody, but this includes my side as well, to be really careful and judicious with what we're doing and what we are putting out. There is plenty of real stuff to go around that I don't think it's necessary to end up amplifying things that simply aren't real. I saw some people also, content creators a couple days ago, amplifying images that have nothing to do with the Epstein files. They're just images of Trump, but they're not even part of the Epstein files. And so I think we just got to be really careful. This video is not real. Why it was published and then removed, we don't know. There's really weird stuff certainly happening with the DOJ, but let's do the best we can to publish things that we actually definitively can say that's what this is. Thanks for watching. Check out this other video, and if you like our content, make sure to subscribe so YouTube puts our videos in your feed, and subscribe to the podcast on Spotify and Apple.
Trump's Department of Justice is getting increasingly reactionary as the walls close in, the Epstein file deadline approaches, and more information leaks out about exactly what's going on behind closed doors.
Any domestic terrorist organization that poses a threat to the homeland as we speak.
The first one, President Trump had just announced executive order domestic terrorist organization, Antifa. That's our primary concern right now.
All right, that's what President Trump did. What does the FBI say?
We share the same view. When you look at the data right now, you look at the domestic terrorist threat that we're facing. Right now, what I see from my position is that's the most immediate violent threat that we're facing on the domestic side.
So where is the Antifa headquarters?
Where is the Antifa headquarters?
What we're doing right now with the organization.
Where in the United States does Antifa exist?
Nothing's a substitute.
If it's a terrorist organization, and you've identified
We really need to
You've
slow
got
up.
stuff
number
to
one.
smuggle.
We are building out the infrastructure right now.
So what does that mean?
All right,
You said,
let's get.
we trying to get the information. You say Antifa
Well.
is a terrorist
Of
organization.
course. Anyway.
Tell
all right,
us
please.
as a committee,
We've all-
how did you come to that? Where do they exist? How many
Nice,
members
I got
do they
25,000
have
credits.
in the United
Those
States
prayers ain't gonna
as
steal
of right now?
themselves. So
Well, that's very fluid.
Once
It's,
again,
it's
I'm
ongoing
Jack.
for
Like
us to
Neva
understand
said,
that.
we
The
need-
same, no different than Al-Qaeda and ISIS.
No,
It
I
may
don't
not
want
be
you.
wider,
I'll ask one
I
question,
can
sir.
We got the best
I just want you to
selection.
tell us. If you said
Anything that keeps
Antifa
the-
is the number
Just let
one
me know.
domestic terrorist organization
All business.
operating in the United States, I just
I'd
need
love
to
to
know
take your
where
money.
they are, how many people. I don't want a name. I don't want
Shop's
anything
always
like
open.
that. Just how many people have you identified with the FBI that Antifa is made of?
Well, the investigations are active.
I bought another ship.
So you would come to this committee and say something you can't prove. I know you wouldn't do that. But you did.
If the president
Thanks for making
declared
me
an
look good.
organization a terrorist organization or DTO, which is on a secret list, and you were ordered to attack them on U.S. soil, would you carry out that order?
Senator Reid, as with any order I get, I would assess the order, consult the legal authorities to ensure that it was a lawful order,
Oh,
and
I bought a
I
new
would,
ship, right.
if I had questions, I would elevate that to the chairman and the secretary, as they welcome at all times. And if I had
We'll go back.
no concerns and I was confident in the lawful order, I would definitely execute that order.
At this point, too many lines have been crossed, and so I too resigned. The threats against current members of the legal community, both in public service and private practice, are real, and they're of consequence. To those attorneys facing such threats, I share with you a message that I received on the day that my colleagues and I were ordered to dismiss the Adams case.
You
It
wanna
came
stay
from a
under the
fellow
radar.
Marine.
If you've got the credits,
It read, "Keep your head up and keep your values and your oath
I
at the
bet you
forefront."
would.
Every attorney who takes an oath to uphold the law, and every
This one
citizen
has a better
who
cockpit,
values
maybe,
democracy
actually.
must have
But
a
it doesn't
line in
have
the
the same
sand
storage
that
at
cannot be
all.
crossed.
It's a faster ship.
Speaking out
Cargo's 3,000. That's not
and
that
doing
bad.
the right thing increasingly comes with personal risk. But the day after I resigned, my sister had her first daughter. And I want my niece to know the same democracy that I've known. That's worth any cost. That's worth fighting for.
On December 4th, Attorney General Pam Bondi issued an internal directive to law enforcement agencies instructing them on how to implement National Security Presidential Memorandum 7. We need to talk about this order that Trump put out, the NSPM 7, the National Security Presidential Memorandum 7, which is not an executive order, despite many people stating to the contrary that it is. And basically, it's them saying we have to end this scourge of left-wing political violence, which we're going to pretend is a thing. And to help root that out, we've got a whole bunch of behaviors and thoughts, I guess, that can be indicators that you might be a left-wing terrorist. So you've been talking a lot about this online. You've got a great article up on your Substack about it. It hasn't been widely discussed. Tell us a little bit about why you think this order is so important.
Well, I think it just sounds so surreal and over the top that it has been written off as just another one of Trump's crazy things that he says, of which he has said many in
I'm gonna
his
explore
executive
this ship
orders, over
before
200 now.
Before I
and
leave it.
Unfortunately, it got misreported by outlets that should know better. I saw C-SPAN was calling this an executive order. It is not that. It is
I like
one
this better.
Of just 7 that exist.
I'm
this
sick of
term,
that frame in
what
front
are
of my
called
eyes.
Presidential National
Can't see
Security
shit.
Memoranda. And what those do, unlike executive orders, which tend to be a little bit more narrowly focused, I'm not saying they're insignificant, but they're more about the day-to-day of government. Just to give you one example,
Oh, it's
an executive
all
order
the stuff that
he
was in
released,
the last ship.
instructed the federal government to remove references to transgender ideology from websites and things. But in the case of presidential national security memoranda, this is like a sweeping, overarching, just like strategy. This is what we're going to be focused on for the next 3 years. And what this memoranda instructed, sometimes are classified. This is the 7th one this year, and so number 6 is classified. We don't know what's in it. Fortunately, for whatever reason, the administration chose to release this one, and basically, it tells the whole of federal law enforcement to focus on, as you said, this scourge of they say radical violence and thing. And so the question is, what does that mean? So when you approach something from a counter-terror framework, unlike traditional crime fighting, which is some crime has been committed, then you go collect evidence, you present it to a court and try to make your case that this person is guilty of it, and then the jury decides. Counterterrorism tries to preempt crime, and this memorandum makes that very clear. At one point it says it says something like prevent these crimes before they've taken place. And so
Ship services?
that's characteristic of counterterrorism, but in a sense it's like pre-crime.
Sure.
Because how do you
Sounds
charge
like
a crime
fun.
that hasn't occurred yet? Well, you've got to look for what are called indicators. And this memorandum, I encourage people to go and actually look at the document, because so much what I'm saying here is directly quoted from it. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not paraphrasing. It lists what the administration considers indicators of forthcoming political violence, like, for example, the gruesome murder of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk. It says, here are the list of these indicators. And those indicators, as it turns out, describe at least millions of people in the country. So it was like anti-Christian sentiment, anti-Americanism, whatever that means, it was something like traditional family values. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's just so vague to the point that I don't even think it's necessarily left-wing. It sounds like it's just anyone who isn't MAGA.
Attorney General Pam Bondi's ordered the FBI to compile a list of what the Justice Department is calling domestic terrorist organizations. Last week, Bondi sent a memo to all federal prosecutors and law enforcement agencies targeting a wide range of people, including those who hold what she calls, quote, extreme views in favor of mass migration and open borders, adherence to radical gender ideology, anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, or anti-Christianity, unquote. The memo also targets people who show, quote, hostility towards traditional views on family, religion, and morality, unquote. The investigative journalist Ken Klippenstein published a copy of Bondi's memo on his Substack page on Saturday. Klippenstein notes Bondi's language echoes a national security presidential memorandum issued by President Trump known as NSPM 7 to target nonprofits and activists.
As the Trump administration uses the guise of national security to carry out their extrajudicial killings in the Caribbean Sea, journalists have been pressing the Department of Justice to answer whether those they deem domestic terrorists could also be executed here inside of our borders. Terrifyingly, Nick Terse of The Intercept reports that they're refusing to answer. Democratic Representative Tammy Duckworth told The Intercept, if Trump is using this justification to use military force on any individuals he chooses without verified evidence or legal authorization, what's stopping him from designating anyone within our own borders in a similar fashion and conducting lethal, militarized attacks against them? This illegal and dangerous misuse of lethal force should worry all Americans, and it can't be accepted as normal. It's impossible to keep track of all the terrible things that this administration is doing, but NSPM 7 represents an existential threat to not only the Constitution, but to our lives. By these broad definitions, barely anybody will meet the threshold to be safe from, at best, mass surveillance, and at worst, more extrajudicial justice.
That way it's easy to set up in any new ship and I can just hop ships at will, which I think is a lot more cooler IP. And plus this has a better cockpit. Way less obstruction of what I'm seeing for like first person mode. Captain's locker. Here's all the stuff from the last ship. Which is just insane. Yep, and then go back to this and go to... Well... Let's just go dump it. Oh, everything but the ship parts. The ship parts should... I think I froze. Yeah, I did. I crashed my client. When I looted all that, I crashed my client, which sucks. I think, unless it's trying to just do it all. It's like processing all of it. No, I do believe I did, actually. Store all resources. Did it crash the client? I think it did. No, wait. Just let it try. Let it try and do it. Oh, this crashed my client doing that much stuff. Oh, wow. Go back. Well, it's cool. I started, damn it. I think I lost my progress, like, setting down the beds and stuff, but I think that's a pretty cool place to start that, or a pretty cool place to stop. Now I think I will do some World of Warcraft and level my fishing and try to get some gold ready for this monk. GeForce Now is not active for your account. It's not? What do you mean GeForce Now is not active for my account? What do you mean? Whoa. GeForce Now is not active for my account. Oh no, did my yearly end? No, I paid this recently, didn't I? I think you just screwed up when that client died. Let's try again. Okay, so I am doing a car wash here. Okay, take me into World of Warcraft. There you go. You just you messed up. You know, I think I'd rather maybe actually finish my dailies on 76 first. I don't know. I don't really know. Oh, you distracted me, damn it. Ugh. What was that sound? I hear like bells. No idea what it is. Like shots. Sorry, it was just good practice. 2 shots, 2 kills. Yeah, I laid them out. What? They were like there. Fuck you, I'll get you too. I love the snow. It's actually so RP on this bike. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. Dope. Very RP. I like this whole little like alleyway. It's fucking sweet. So I guess yeah, we're going to World of Warcraft. We'll do some fishing in between. Damn, my bike looks sweet. It like saw a bunch of snow and like use and stuff. You can see all the mud and snow on it. This bike, or sorry, this game is so good. I'm trying to put the bike away. Return. Okay. Reminds me of Colorado. This is like my home, kind of. This is how my home is in the winter. For some reason, this car has pretty good handling for this. Oh, there was a bit of damage. Oh well, now I don't care anymore. Now I'm just gonna go hard. Couldn't stop in time. It was like a quarter block, something. Yeah, like that. I got that. That one was good. I'm learning to handbrake too, but I wasn't ready to handbrake yet. Wasn't really ready to learn it. Oh, I would prefer to just drive well on an analog keyboard because I wasn't used to that yet. Now I really like analog keyboards for driving. I think they're really good. It's like Colorado. Okay, let's get in on my monk and see if I made sales. Came to Dornegal, made sales of like the 2 hours of fishing I did. I'm going to progress my way through fishing. There's only a few things in this game I want. I want the housing, the fishing, and the healing. And the healing is boring, and I only want it like once a month or something, but I do like the healing in WoW. I don't know, a year sub is expensive. Oh, did you crash me? No, but you came close to. Oh. There we go. Cool. Turn on the music. I want my heart to go somewhere that I want to go. I'm trying to get to a mailbox. And I'm going back to Stormwind. Come on, lots of gold. So right now I have 10,300. There's 15K. 16K. 16.5. Ooh, it's a market that's actually buying stuff. Sweet. 16,753. It was like, it was okay. I think it was 7,000 gold, which is okay. That's not bad for fishing or whatever. Ooh, wow, look at all that shit. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Wow. Well, let's go back to Stormwind, which I think is north. Yeah, through that thing. Rothy Basin, does that go where I want to go? No. I technically should have fished in probably Darkshore to start, because there's good stuff you can get from that. Yeah, let's try and get home in one piece. It's free to repair. I do miss the music, I will not lie. I do miss some of the music. The music is really classic. I like this game more than FFXI in the respect that, like, it's at least supported. My problem with FFXI is they just did not bring it forward. If they ever remaster it, I'll return wholeheartedly. Same thing with Mortal going PvE or EVE Online going PvE. I will come back and play their PvE server. I have no issue with that. Oh, I didn't get it. Damn it. The music's so good. I could first person. That seems to always sort of like make it like old MMOs pretty good. I could stay first person for most of it. There's good herbs out there in the water. Strangle kelp. Strangle kelp's good. Help get my herbalism up. Tailgater S. I love my MMOs. I love that X4 plays itself way more than EVE Online does. EVE Online has passive stuff, it really does, but it's like, you know. But it's, I don't know. Maybe they'll fix EVE Online one day. Maybe they'll fix HiSec. No! No! Oh. That's what I get for going 100 miles an hour on a snowy street in the middle of the night, whatever. Oh, I almost had it perfect. Right as I reached the fucking place, huh? Just had to fuck me. Going too fast. Yep, I'll do the stuff about the game that I like. Fishing, healing. I like doing the MSQ once on a DPS spec, so I'll just do the MSQ in Windwalker because it's lol easy. I hit so fucking hard. I can pull such huge pulls. I could go Brewmaster. I probably should go just Brewmaster because I can pull everything and kill everything eventually, and I'll just do the whole expansion as Brewmaster or whatever. It'd be fun. I don't know. I don't like Brewmaster though. And it requires some attention. Okay, I see Earth Roots and Silver Leaf, which is good. They made the fishing and stuff more plentiful. There's supposed to be some kind of thing here. Let's go out and get the Strangle Kelp. I think if you had the skate on the original character, which I did on my priest for some reason. Yeah, I did it on my priest because I wanted to be able to swim underwater fast on my priest, you know? But my priest is the one with the fast skate, and it's like a really fast skate. It goes like faster, I think, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they changed it. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, there's like more under here. Yeah, I think the skate used to be like it would give you air, and it would move like at 375 or something. You could shoot through the water, but you actually have to get the skate from the fair before you can. Oh yeah, the Darkmoon Fair is a good way to make money, I think, actually, as a fisherman, because you can sell some of that stuff, like the dark water skate, I think. I'm not sure though. There was more strangle kelp out there. Yeah, maybe I should try and see if I could do first person, because her body kind of annoys me, but first person is fun. And it sort of does play like Grand Theft Auto. So we finished the car wash. Now I want to change back to the bunker. Oops. Where is this? Oh, there. I wish I could get action cam. World of Warcraft, can you get action cam on the GeForce Now client? Console action cam basic? Wait. Really? Oh, action cam is like included now? Is that right? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, dynamic hands. So where is dynamic hand? It's not there. World of Warcraft. Can the GeForce Now clients for WoW get the mod dynamic cam? World of Warcraft. On the GeForce Now client for World of Warcraft, can you get the mod dynamic cam? I mean, it is dynamic cam, so I don't think it's... I think they changed now the macros. Third person on, console action cam on. It's actually... I'm gonna go down to the Stranglethorn. I might have to go and unlock my fishing. I have Shadowlands fishing, but not right. Fishing journal. Shadowlands fishing, but no, we're looking for classic fishing. 58 out of 300. Oh, they don't cap you and make you go back anymore, do they? Okay, well, let's just keep fishing then. Just see what we get. So spawn location should go back to Chumash Bunker. Ah, I can't target it. Ah. Why couldn't I target it? Stupid crab, that's why. Die, crab. Stupid crab. Gonna heal a dungeon. Wow, there's herbs all over this motherfucker. They changed how this works. So if you want to farm, you can fucking farm. It's like New World now. This is not how this used to be. You used to have to travel so much further. Let's go in there. What is this place? It said there was 2 tin nodes in here, but I don't see them. Oh, it's like all up in this place. Yeah, where is the entrance to this? I don't remember. Yeah, like, how do you get in this place? I don't remember. It's like the dead mines, right? Yeah, it is the dead mines. Look at how much tin is in there. Let's go in the dead mines and just loot all the tin since I'm in a queue anyways. Maybe one of these dudes will... Ooh, broken barn door. Wait, that guy had loot? Broken barn door. Oh, it's a shield. Yeah, it's a shield, huh? Oh, it's BOP. Okay, cool. Well, nice. And all the loot is worth something, huh? See, there's supposed to be copper ore here, but I don't see it. No, it must be around the bend here. Yeah, further down. Are these things killable? No. Okay, I'm gonna heal dungeon. Boy, that took a long time for GeForce Now to load this dungeon. There we go.
Run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay away from lines. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My headphones are dying out. Now I've got to plug my headphones in and I'm fighting this fire. I need to plug my headphones in so I can get sound. Sorry. Peace. Gotta charge my headphones here for a little while, like half an hour. Let's turn off the music.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Watch all. Run. AOE incoming. Crowd control. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Ooh, did I get something? I did. I got, well, but something I already had. Ooh, BOE. Okay, I did a dungeon. Sweet. Love healing. Go do a run here. Merry Christmas Eve, guys. It's about to be Christmas Eve. It's sweet. It was a good year. There was a guy on a motorcycle.
As soon as you drop the parts off, they'll release the funds to your...
Oh, good. It's a short one. Oh, it's this game. Okay, so hold on. I want to turn off the sound then. Yeah, this game, like, unless I'm doing a battle, I really don't need the sound from it. It just is like this terrible roar in the background. There we go. Much better. Sorry about that, guys. It was way louder than it needs to be. want some chocolate ice cream. I ate all that chocolate. Damn sign. Damn you, Fort Sankudo. This isn't the first time. Oh good, it popped me on top of it for some reason, which is actually so cool. It got me out of the dungeon. Yeah. There's a thing that I can put on my... Yeah, that thing. I need to send one of those. I think you have to send it in the mail, which is so annoying. I have to have my rogue send one. And I guess I will do, which is so annoying. But I mean, like, I like being able to run on the water. Maybe not. Might actually be kind of bad. But it's good to be able to have the piece. I can't see that to touch it. That was not my fault. That was your fault, piece of shit developer. Get this away. You're so annoying. There, I can't target that. There. Something about it.
Protects you from just about everything except the clan.
Come on, something good. Nope. Show all those like things to farm down there. Man, I did deliveries like all day. It's fucking sweet. I made a lot of money. Too late. Oh, Archer boots to the Fire Flash. That might be worth something. I don't have them, however. Well, I don't need transmog in this game, and I don't use it. So I know what I like, and I'm good. I think my pants changed, and I would prefer a skirt. Okay, I'm going to put on a video here. Yeah, this was a good video. I'm gonna watch it while I
What
eat.
up, boys?
Oh,
Anyway,
it's loud. I'm gonna eat ice cream real quick. I'll be right back.
welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, absolutely great, and it makes me so happy to see that you guys are spread foothills. So that's definitely the location that I would have chosen myself. Next up, we got the Panda Carps. Well, we got an absolute classic, and that is the dark wood fishing pole. A very valuable fishing pole. It used to be like 1 to 2 million gold, but I've made a video on it before, and it has since then gone down in value. It is a unique appearance, so people, they buy it not because they're actually planning on using the fishing pole to fish with, but they want the appearance. And you can get it or fish for it in a couple of different locations. I have heard so many people, though, the vast majority of people getting it from this little lake right underneath Taryn Mill, right here in Hillspread Foothills. So that's definitely the location that I would have chosen myself. Next up, we got the Panda Carps. To be specific, there is exactly 4 carps. You have the tiny green carp, tiny white carp, tiny blue carp, and the tiny red carp. And they can be fished in, well, there's a different type of carp in every single zone of Pandaria. So you can see in the comment section right there, super helpful information. Tiny green carp, 150 casts in open water in the river near a Halfhill Valley of the Four Winds. Tiny white carp in Kunlai Summit. Tiny blue carp, Timeless Isle. Tiny red carp in Dread Waste and Townlong Steps without any luck. And then finally got it near the Nisuzao Temple. So you don't have to fish them in schools. You can fish them in open water, and there's different carps depending on which zone you're in. And they go for anywhere between like 20 to 60,000 gold. It really just depends on the realm that you play on. So another very interesting item is the steel scale crush fish, which I know a lot of people, because I saw the screenshots on my Discord, a lot of people had great success with this one. Fished mainly at the northern STV.
This is the one I'm currently doing.
Yeah, the coastline right here at the Grumgold base camp, the Horde Town. And this bad boy right here, also like super valuable item. Of course, it's a niche item that only a couple of selected collectors would purchase. But it definitely is something that sells eventually, like most collectibles. Other than that, we've got a 2-in-1. We have Stendel's Wedding Band, which can be placed in the Stendel.
So that's what I'm trying to get from, so let's go back. That's what I'm trying to get here. Steel scale crush fish. And I'm stuck here anyways because I have to level all my stuff, herbalism and otherwise. I guess I could just herb the modern zone and mine the modern zone and fish the modern zone, and I'd probably make the most money there, maybe. It also might be the most devalued. I don't really know. That was a gold. I think this takes too much time. I'd like to stay in one spot. I will catch a flight out of, I guess, Rebel Camp. And I will go fish that pond he was talking about a little while. Oh, yeah, I suppose I could take like an instant warp to Arathi. Yeah, I guess I could. I can just hearth and teleport right the fuck there, which is cool. Yeah, and then I can just go to Straight to the pond.
Collectors would purchase, but it definitely mainly at the north. A lot of people wish to Zop, getting it from this little lake. Or
yep, right there. See, but I'm not in Eastern Kingdoms. I have to go back to Stormwind. And I can't. There must be some other thing. Oh wow, Refuge Point is completely gone. I got some chocolate on me. Damn it, I didn't realize. I'm gonna have to go clean up my shirt. I'll be right back. Oops. I missed it. Oh, I got chocolate on my shirt. Hungry. Dinner. If not, it's all good. Yeah, it's dinner for you, kitty. Quiet night. Much better. Get a better view of this thing. There aren't any fish here.
Right underneath Tower and Mill, right here in Hillscratch Foothills. So that's definitely the location that I would have chosen myself. Next up, we got the panda carps. To be specific, there is exactly 4 carps. You have the tiny green carp, tiny white carp, to be fished in this exact little pond right here in Westfall. Now you fish up the Stendel's Bane, and the Stendel's Bane can contain the Stendel's wedding band, but you can also get the where is it, the Wonder Ring, while just fishing like in the classic zones as well. So it's like 2 rings in one, and you'd be surprised. Like, a lot of people, they are so hesitant on something like the Stendel's wedding band. Like, why would people buy that? At least on role-playing realms, people most definitely purchase it. But yes, it's a bit of an odd one. Something that isn't odd and that everyone can see like being an item that will definitely sell is the Great Sea Ray, an epic mount out of BFA. Now, this mount can be fished in like all of the BFA zones. It's most popular to fish for it in the capital cities of BFA, so like Solisar and Borealis, as you literally fish it in town. So you have instant lookout. You don't really need to move or anything like that. So unless you want to fish in a more scenic area, that should definitely be your bets. After that, we have another fish, an offhand this time, and that's the 24-pound red gill. The reason why I include this one is because there's a lot of different ones. Like they all weigh.
I love my kitty. She's a good kitty. I love my kitty.
Every day, they just release another tranche a day.
Okay, so I am going to stop here, guys, and I'm going to publish this video that I recorded today, and I'm going to stop at midnight and go to bed. It's Christmas Eve, and I want to be rested for tomorrow, and I don't want to be up late anymore. So I'm just going to try and go to bed earlier, even though it's hard for me. I'm still going to try. And so I love you guys. Thank you so much. You've been watching Skycatlive. I'm a full-time variety gamer all day, every day. Put me on in the background. Click on the cast face to donate. Come click on the cast face donate. Come to the Twitch or the YouTube. Give me a like, sub, or a follow. Thank you so much for your time, guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas Eve. And yeah, in about 15 minutes here, it's going to be Christmas Eve. I'm going to wind this stream down. I'm going to go cuddle with my cat in bed and watch a movie or something and go to bed. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. It was good to spend Christmas with you, or well, the 23rd with you anyways. And so I will stop the video here, but my stream